Hey everyone, welcome back to Max English Podcast. And today we're doing a 5-minute listening and shadowing practice. You will listen and you will repeat. You can do this practice on a bus, while cooking, or when you are walking. You only need 5 minutes. So, this is a short true story. A story about one small moment that really changed my life. This episode is for A1 and A2 learners. I use simple words and I speak slowly and clearly. So please relax, take a deep breath, listen carefully, and then shadow with me. So, 2 years ago, I felt lost. I had a job, but I didn't enjoy it. I had friends, but I felt alone. Every day was the same: wake up, go to work, come home, and sleep. I wasn't happy, but I didn't know what to do. One night, I came home late. I was tired. I was angry. My head was full of noise. I sat on the sofa. I turned on TV, but nothing helped. Then I saw an old notebook on the table. It was a small Spanish notebook from school. I opened it. I saw my handwriting, old words, short sentences, simple grammar notes. I smiled. I used to love learning Spanish. It made me feel free. But I stopped many years ago. That night, I said to myself, maybe I can start again, just for fun, just a few minutes a day. So I did. I opened YouTube. I searched Learn Spanish Slowly. I found a podcast with short stories. The teacher spoke clearly. I understood most of it. Not everything, but enough. I repeated after him, slowly, carefully. It felt strange at first, but after a few minutes, I started to enjoy it. I could feel something waking up inside me. The next day, I listened again. 10 minutes, then 15 minutes. Every day, it became easier. I learned new words. I used them in short sentences. These words were small, but they gave me power. They made me feel strong. And after 1 month, something beautiful happened. My Spanish improved a little, but my life changed a lot. I started to think differently. I was not afraid to make mistakes anymore. I stopped waiting for the perfect time. I just started. Spanish became my friend. When I felt lonely, I listened to Spanish podcasts. When I felt tired, I watched short Spanish videos. Every time I learned something new: a word, a phrase, an idea, and that made me feel better. I started writing short stories in Spanish, short notes, like, today was a good day. I talked to a stranger. I smiled at someone. These small sentences helped me see my life clearly. I was growing slowly, but really growing. One evening, I was sitting in a cafe. Two tourists next to me were speaking Spanish. Before, I would just stay quiet. But that day, I smiled and said, Hola, are you visiting here? They smiled back. We talked for 5 minutes. Nothing special, but for me, it was a big victory. After that, I felt proud. I said to myself, this is why I started again. That moment taught me something important. Learning a language is not only grammar, it's not only vocabulary, it's about connection. It's about people. It's about sharing your story. It's about feeling part of something bigger. Now, I still practice every day, just 10 or 15 minutes. Sometimes I shadow podcasts, sometimes I read aloud, sometimes I record myself. I don't study because I have to, I study because I want to. Because the Spanish is not just a language, it's a reminder that I can always start again. Now, let's practice together. Repeat after me, slowly, clearly, with feeling. I used to love learning Spanish. I started to enjoy it. I said to myself, maybe I can start again. Now, some short sentences. I felt lost. I didn't know what to do. I started again. I felt proud. Excellent. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Max English Podcast. Remember, keep practicing, keep shadowing, and remember, small steps create big changes. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.